Tree Ear is on a journey to, I forgot what it's called. It's like Songo, to bring some pots from Min Kim, I think.
Yeah, Kim.
Why is he taking them there? And what's the purpose of the journey?
I think he needs like a commissioning job or something like that. I'm not too.
Raksheen, you want to add to that?
Well, he started out, before events, he started working for Min, like chopping wood and then getting clay for him and starting to and just slowly moving up in the work. He was pleased with Min's work, but Min accidentally made a mistake on his jars, so he didn't get the job. And so,
Tell me about the mistake. What was the mistake?
The mistake, he tried the inlay work that King had used, but it came out all wrong with the brown spots all over each and every pot, and none of the potters would want those. So, Min made new ones, and Tree Ear is going to take them over to the King so that he can see. Because King got the job, but the emissary said that it was only for a year to see if his work continued to please the King, and then maybe he would come back for another one.
Great. Dirk? And so we'll come back to you.
His mistake was what Sheen said, but the reason he didn't get the job wasn't because he messed up. It was because he knew he messed up, so he broke all the pots and threw them on the ground.
Right.
So he wasn't ready and didn't have the pots in time. And
So
then
how
the
did the
emissary left.
Got it.
And so Tree Ear had to. So Tree Ear will take a journey to Songo and give the pots that Min made after the emissary left.
So what I'm hearing you say is the emissary is still interested in Min's work, and but Min destroyed everything he had, and so Min made some new work, some good work, and Tree Ear is taking it to the capital to share with the Emperor. Is that right?
Yes.
Aiden, anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, but like the journey he's taking, it's not going to be like an easy one. It's like very far and very few people make it. So he's probably going to have a lot of trouble during his journey.
He's taking the bus.
No, he has to walk all the way there.
So how does he walk with a very fancy pot?
Well, he has this thing called a jigat, and it's a type of Korean backpack, kind of. And so it's made of straw, and it can hold valuable things easily.
Good. It must be padded somehow.
Yeah.
So the things. Is he breaking one pot?
He's bringing a few.
A few pots.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add, Fatima?
He's bringing 2 pots.
Bringing 2 pots.
And the jigga is mainly used to carry rice.
But they're using it to carry the pot. Yeah. How come Tree Ear gets to do that? I'm surprised that Min would allow Tree Ear to do that. I mean, what do you know?
Because Min is older, so he can't really walk that far, and
I'm still surprised that Min would trust Tree Ear. Min's been pretty rough with him, that he would trust Tree Ear to carry something so valuable for such a distance. Marco, what do you want to add?
It's also because, I mean, sure, he could break them, but I think part of the reason he trusts him is because if Tree Ear, for whatever reason, tried to sell the pots, it's obviously for the palace or for Kim, because they don't just sell, really nice pots around town.
Still, I'm surprised that Min would allow Tree Ear to do that.
Yeah.
It seems like a giant risk. What do you think, Julia? What do you want to add?
Well, so Tree Ear actually told Crayman when he's actually going to be going to Songdo. So
Crane said that he said that he already knew that it's a long journey, but he said to Tree Ear only go from village to village.
What's the problem? Is there a danger involved with
Well,
travel?
Tree Ear is worried that robbers might get him or something.
So there are robbers on this path. Seth, what do you want to add?
So Min is allowing Tree Ear to take the pots to the emissary because Min is old and Tree Ear is young, and like anyone in Min's family can't make the journey because they're like too weak and old. And then Tree Ear is young and can go long distances.
Still, I'm surprised that there's a lot of trust that Min must have in Tree Ear to
And
allow him to do
also
it.
the Jigga.
Jigga?
Thing, yeah, the Jigga is Crane Man made it, and it is double walled and has think like velvet or something in it as a padding.
It has padding.
Yeah, it has silk padding to prevent the vases, and they even took like, example pots, like ones that Min hadn't chosen, put them in. Then Tree Ear threw the Jigga on the ground, kicked it a few times, and like.
So it's so well padded, you could throw it in the ground and the pot's going to survive.
Yeah, and he even kicked it as hard as he could, and did all this like tried damaging the pots inside, and he couldn't.
Cool.
So it gave a little more hope to Min.
Thank you. What do you want to add?
So the reason Min trusts Tree Ear is because Tree Ear has shown enthusiasm too, but Min also doesn't want to teach Tree Ear the work to make the pots. He wants him to do the side work, not really making the pots.
For all of you, in your opinion, do you think that Min actually trust that Tree Ear has earned Min's trust?
Yes.
Is that what you feel?
Yes.
Yes, no, not really.
Yes.
Rakshit, anything you want to add? We're almost finished.
Well, I think that Min trusted Tree Ear enough to let him take the pots was maybe Tree Ear reminded Min of his own son that had died of one sickness. I forget which.
It was the fever.
The fever, yeah. And but maybe Min was reminded of his son by Tree Ear, so he thought maybe he could trust Tree Ear enough to go. And
yeah, certainly Tree Ear's done so much for Min now, and he really hasn't skipped a beat. He's been really reliable. Even with the pots that are out there, he brought the stand so they would be shown better. It seems like he's really earned his trust. One more, and we'll carry on.
So the reason why Min is choosing Tree Ear is because Tree Ear is kind of like his apprentice. Not exactly, but kind of, because Min kind of recruited Tree Ear, and he's doing all these different jobs for him and all these things for him because Tree Ear did something kind of bad to Min earlier in the book. And so now he has to kind of gain Min's trust. And by doing all this work, he also gains even more trust, and enough that Min could choose him to go to Songdo for the mission.